Starting to hear the explosions, knocking him out.
Wow, he actually sent a shot, but when the explode came in and hit Cease with that, what? How was Cease knocked right there?
Just, again, when it comes to Fortnite, you never know what you're really going to expect. Your players will always pull something out of the hat and surprise you each and every time. I was looking over at Macwood, who's playing defense, calculator. Now really having to deal with two players angling shots at him. Macwood back into a fighting position, a fighting posture to help his buddy out.
Yeah, and it's so unfortunate because they were just about to push to seal the deal on Elevate there, and that third party up on the mountain ruined that push.
Slows things down. Elevated Seas having to deal with the stinkers. Will be moving out of the fight now.
I love it right there. He uses the stinkers to back him off, and since he doesn't take friendly damage from it, he pushes right into enemy territory here. He's so offensive. He's on the enemy tracks.
Oh, man.
Macwood gets owned right there.
Not what you wanted to see happen after winning game number 3, but Elevate and Seas, we mentioned them before. They just need that moment to pop off so everyone here in New York can see what they're capable of. Such a great duo, but now having to deal with another fight. But Elevate, what a shot there on Calculator, sending him packing.
Calculator did a great job, though. He did win it straight off against Cease. Ronaldo and Zip are just nearby, though. Looks like they've heard the commotion. They're getting closer. It's Norwood's lurking about. He was like, you know what, getting closer, trying to see what he can do here. And Zip's going to fall down here because of the shockwave.
Yeah, Norwood was the one down low, hearing all of the action happening. Ronaldo now in front of us. They managed to get this wall, just get ownership of it, but the ramp is going to be placed, giving him time to wiggle out of that moment of time.
Norwood actually used all of his shockwaves there to disengage.
Yeah, it's not really worth it by yourself. Evidently, oh man, and that's Norwood. Norwood tried.
Didn't get far.
He did not get far at all, my friend, but there's the other duo in front of him, Zip and Ronaldo. Have him in the sight. Ronaldo's going to be on the other side now. Engaging in the fight, not taking any damage.
Such a good job, though. Good job by Zip here to come in and back up his teammate right now. He is trying desperately to get to his teammate here. This is great teamwork. Now they have the pinch lined up, and the trap is down. That's a siphon for Elevate right there.
That siphon could be the difference maker for him. Zip doesn't have any shields. Take a moment to just pop the minis.
A little bit of a reset here.
He's still in this too. He didn't get knocked. He's not full eliminated yet.
Which is rough. You don't convert the Elim, you don't get the point either here. Elevate is doing a great job on defense, but Campfire heals down players as well. This is actually really, really smart of them to sit on the Campfire right now and just wait and buy time. Always looking to set up the phase through right there, trying to get through the build. Some shockwave comes out and
such an intense fight.
Oh no, someone thirsted.
Snappy, he went for the shot from the distance. There you see him right there along with Red Rush. Down low on this island, using not only the rock, but also this metal that he had just built up for himself to get out of this.
Zip is the target of the server at the moment, as everywhere he moves, he cannot seem to catch a break, but he is going to find a little bit of that high ground real estate right here and hopefully ease up the burden, but nope, has to change layers again. Now let's go ahead and take a look.
Oh, and Zip is out of here. Funk, it's... I could have sworn I saw Funk there, but no, I think it was, that was Elevate. That was Elevate that did get that.
The secure was there. Moving on now, taking a look at the other side of the map. We have Stompy and Shinken still in the game. Mongra and Nitro, Benji and Savage, Aqua. All of these duos, very, very powerhouse duos here.
Yep.
Close by right now.
4 eliminations for Benji Fishy. 36 duos remaining. It's going to be a loot late circle. So some water. Players will just have to build over. Nothing that these guys can't handle. Oh, a lot of open air though. Lots of open air.
All right, Benji's at 4 eliminations here.
He's been having a good game. They've been playing well.
Playing very good. 4
Elims.
Elims.
Final moments, right?
this early in the game to have 4 elims is actually huge, and I love what they're doing right now, just fishing for damage because Storm Surge, you never want to be under the pressure of the Storm Surge. They know that with 50 players in the lobby, dependent on the zone, Storm Surge will activate, excuse me. The Force Takers is the perfect tool, perfect utility to have.
Can take some damage down on any of these players, getting comfortable inside of a box. Now looking at this. Got Vinny down low in a campfire. Saw Aiden and Sean there too. Had a few good moments for Aiden and Sean. It hasn't really been their event so far.
Dude.
6 elims.
That's insane. Having 6 eliminations already. Take a look at this stat right here. Damage dealt, 842. The match average, every other player on average, 176. That's not even enough to take out a player with shield and health. So they're doing a lot of work on this lobby right now, and they are here to play. Looks like they're going to find themselves another spot. This is actually an interesting spot, but it's all good because they have launch pads. They can get up and over this cliff lip right here. They're backside safe, so all they have to do is protect their forward angles.
I understand we did get some moments of earlier on as he's trying to see where players are going to start to make some moves. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. We'll come back and see where they are currently.
Oh my, of that. Nice! Nice! Oh my god, nice!
And that's why this is one of the best duos in Fortnite. Way to clutch up in those moments, man. Yeah, the nerves, they have to be shaking there. But Mongrel, just a steely stare. Love it. Love to see it.
Get out there and get yourself a duo that's going to clutch up for you today in the Fortnite game.
Friend ain't doing it, drop him. You don't need it.
That's right, but you heard him. He said we're going to win, loud and confidently. Mongrel and Mitro are here.
And they're here to win this game. That's the mission. But everyone else, all 33 duos that remain here have that same objective in mind. Luckily for them, I think that circle does work out for them just a tad.
There it is, Storm Surge, now live.
And it's going to hurt some.
You either have to do damage, or less than 50 players have to be in the lobby. So 6 players, 6 players right now are under it. Yep, that's it. Gustavo gets over right there. Is Michigan going to be able to do something about it?
Storm Surge in effect. Dubs and Mega once again. They're in second place. Very, very well for them.
They can see that effect. You can see the Storm Surge around you.
51 players. Only one player needs to be eliminated, and that will be it.
Says, no one, leave Holden. They out. They're going. They're trying to get that zone flame for placement right now. And do you blame them? Why not? They're in the lead right now. All they have to do is consistently stay through. They've gotten through the hardest part, the beginning. They're warmed up. This Mega is trying to fish around here and get a good spot. Looks like they get themselves a little bit more real estate, but the pressure is in because the ball of players come in.
Right in front of them, too. More defense having to be played here. It's kind of shades of
chaos here. Aqua and Nyrox are holding up the high ground here as well, and that's a scary duo. Way up top, uncontested.
Not someone that you want to have up above you. Mitro, 6 builds remaining. After this, doesn't really have much left to work with, and the builds go away pretty much instantly. Zayt gets eliminated, so that's going to be the end of the duo that's currently in first place in the standings, but Mega and Dubs. Dubs is out as well. 4 eliminations for the duo, the bottom right of your screen. Mega very capable of being able to punch this out by himself, but it will not be easy.
Mongrel actually just slips into the low ground too right now, so he's trying to stay alive here. Jumps into someone's box. It's Goran who gets taken out right there by Mongrel, but he's still in the running. Mega goes up and gets traded as well. Vinny's still here too. So many solos remain right now, but there are still several duos in the game here, Golden.
And the scariest duo is going to be up above. It's Aqua and Nyrox. They're tarping this up, and they're putting down shots wherever they can. If they can get a few more eliminations, a few more points, that will jettison them up the leaderboards.
Elevate has 7 Elims as well right now. He has 7 already. Rojo jumps out of the box. He's still in the game.
Controller player talking to our boy Christian earlier. He mentioned he loves to get in the face of his players, and it hasn't worked out for him thus far. Elevate is out of the game. 7 eliminations for him, 7 points. Not bad at all. And the boot. Still, Aqua and Nyrox up above. 5 eliminations for him, 6 total with Mr. Savage's 1. Oh, this player in front of him, he pops up in front of him. Oh, that's so scary there, but Benji Fishy is eliminated by Sky.
Sky has been around the competitive scene for a long time, and for good reason right there. Nyrox now owning from the high ground, putting that pressure down. A shockwave was initiated right there, but it's not going to be enough. This is their map to control right here in the final moments. They're the only duo standing, Golden Boy.
This is their game to win. The cooler duo. Is this going to happen? As they're putting the pressure on these players down low. They're synergized, they're communicating, and they're ready to pick up this victory royale in Game 4.
He only has 10 builds, though. This is very intense.
That's where it gets
Both
scary.
of them don't have much here. He's going to put all the You must hit your shots. Look at that. Stompy, Shinken have talked about Aqua and Nyrox as players to look out for. They're scary competitors on the scene, and good to see them take a victory royale.
Yeah, in EU, right? So we've had 2 NA, 2 EU now. You know, getting a little scrappy out there.
Spicy.
I like to see it, right? Everyone's like, EU, where you at? NA, where you at, right? But hey, that is the game, right? You never know what you're gonna get. Saf and Zayt still hold on to first place, but it's only gonna be by 2 points. Dubs and Mega, they're looking for that victory royale. If they're able to get it, hey, they could find themselves in first. Vinny and Zextro in 3rd place, currently with 35 points, 5 shy of first place. Saf and Zayt have to hold on to their title as the kings of the mountain. And in that last game, they just could not put it together. These last few games for this duo is going to be critical given how close this gap is between all the players in the top 10.
That's right, and take a look at your next page here. We saw plenty of spades and crims winning that Paradise Palm kind of early interaction, but one sets them way back to the second page now because you have to continue to improve points here. But look,
Game 4, excuse me. We've had the EU duo, the cooler duo.
Aqua and Nyrox. Showed up here today, and the resurgence of EU is maybe starting. We've got 2 more games to go, but I want to talk about Mongrel and Mitro and what they had to do in this game here. They actually ran into Zexro and Vinny. We're going to start off. GB, we're talking about early game engagements. This is one that's been going in the duo of Mongrel and Mitro's favor against Skeptic and Clicks in Neo Tilted Towers. The pressure here for Mitro to find out exactly where the first player is. Mongrel up above, then targeting on both. They try to get into the same box at the same time. But now, continue pushing forward, Mongrel and Mitro. The second time that they win this engagement here today. It's not stopping. They continue forward onto Volks and Harpy and just try to hunt down everything. There Clicks is trying to escape as well. And there's a snipe here from Mitro. He actually, not only did he hit that, and they get right into it onto Zexro. He hit Vinny coming in with Driftboard right before this, so one elimination there for them. And they had the engagement that we saw earlier. We're going to go ahead and run it back because this clutch puts them perfectly in position at 4th place right now. A reminder that this was with Mitro down after all was said and done. There he goes down, and then Mongrel comes in right on cue. He does not let his teammate go down. You heard the reactions earlier, and it continued because Mongrel got 1 more elimination in this game, leading to the 8 eliminations total before they fell, not before earning placements points, though. So this game, not only did they take out Vinny and Zexro, which were in 3rd place, they stopped them from accruing any more placement points, so they are inching their way close to now in 4th place. They actually have the most hits out of everybody in the tournament so far on 20. So with 2 more games to go, we're going to see where they can feed themselves at the end. Back to you guys, GB and Monster.
Thank you so much, Vala, for the insight there. Everyone getting all ready for games 5 and 6. And then we crown our first ever Fortnite World Champion. Crazy to say out loud.
It's happening.
It's happening.
This is it. It's happening.
It's happening, right? Now, there have been a lot of duos that haven't been talk of the town, but one duo in particular that have a lot of fans excited are Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage. And we did get an opportunity to catch up with them. They're currently in 8th place. Can they climb up? Let's go ahead and check it out.
This is a scary duo. Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage. Our communication is probably the best in the world.
I'm gonna rift us.
I just think we're on another level. We're in a really good state right now as a duo.
It's just constantly weak. I think it's been on the other side.
We're playing super well.
Players, they continue to go down like flies.
We've been practicing. It's really nice to be able to prove that stuff.
I think we're just going to show people how good we are.
Hey, look at that right there. Some fans of Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing, they were diabolical in the online qualifiers. Maybe, just maybe, with these last two games, they can pull it up and get themselves into top three, maybe even first place.
To be honest, we've seen them do very well so far. Maybe not what they were looking for. I know they want to pull it back. They can muscle up from 8th. They'll be up there.
It's going to be a challenge, not them, but every single player. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, games 5 and 6, and then we crown our first ever Fortnite World Champions. We'll see you on the other side.
Player Lounge right now, joined by our Pro-Am winners. Wasn't totally expecting you'd win 2 in a row. Can you walk me through those final moments?
Felt really good. I don't think I would have won if I didn't have him.
Now, RL Grimes, you were holding your own, you were keeping up, you were staying alive, you were getting eliminations. How did you change your playstyle from last Pro-Am to this Pro-Am?
I think we learned a lot from the last one, just that you focus on late game a little bit, and I just sort of let him lead the way and made it happen.
How did it feel to play with a potential World Cup duo winner?
It's amazing. I'm actually going to come tomorrow and sit in the stands and cheer for my man Airwalks. Yeah.
Maybe make an Airwalk sign and wave it in the air?
Maybe 98 lots time. I'll hold it up.
Good luck on the event tomorrow. Congratulations. Incredible gameplay throughout Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am.
My name is Hype.
My name is Serpent. We qualified on the last week.
Week 10, yours.
It was pretty crazy. We knew it was the last opportunity we had, so we were just completely focused the entire time, and it was just a huge relief after we qualified.
Yeah, it was such a relief. I was waiting for this moment the whole time.
Well, before the leaderboard updated, we was almost positive. We was freaking out, and then when we finally saw the leaderboard update, we just started screaming the entire house down. We started playing back in Season 3 of Fortnite. We just found each other through a Discord community and joined a squad team.
Yeah, pretty much. I've never ever played with another girl besides Serpent, so since day one. We both make calls.
A little bit better at, but we try to take the roles like evenly.
自中国。
The rocket's gonna come up through.
我们是在那个亚洲锦标赛第6周海选的时候，我双盘拿到了亚洲第1。
A second rocket going to catch both players? How do you find that angle?
当时我很高兴，我超级高兴，从桌子上跳了起来。
These guys do not miss. You have to be careful. You cannot sleep on them.
我们为了准备这个比赛，我们每天基本上要训练12个小时以上。
我想我到现场的话，我的心应该会蹦出来。
我希望他们可以好好的看这场比赛，能学到很多的东西。
And it's over before we could even say anything because Xpende and XXM just destroyed them. Don't land on these guys.
因为我平时很喜欢购物，然后如果说获得这么多奖金的话，我一定会买。
也许我会在一个很悠闲的地方买一个洞，放个比如瑞士。
So me and Clint's main goal, we even said it the day before in the semifinals, we wanted to shoot for top 25. We qualified the first week as heroes. So we wanted to shoot for top 25.
and Courage. What we have here is the current top 10 on the board. Now, we talked about this being the World Cup representation coming out in the top 20 from all of the regions in there. You can see NA currently sitting on top, but EU just behind them with representation. Mitro and Mongrel, Rojo and Wolfies. And then during the break, we got to talk to Hype and Serpent, who have also made a great play. Let's not forget about our most recent victory royale out of Nyrox and Aqua, climbing them into the top 10. Now, what we want to take into account, 2 matches are left. The highest elim totals we've seen out of a pairing is 12. We've seen it twice. What we have seen on the Victory Royale end, we've seen a 9 elimination, but more commonly it's right around 5 or 6. What does that mean? We can expect about 2 of the winners to come out with 15 to 16 points. If you look at that top 10 right now, the spread is 17 points. With 2 games remaining, everyone who is on this board has the ability to challenge for the top spot to be the first ever duos world champion at the Fortnite World Cup. No one is out of it. The Chinese pair is just off the page as well. Anybody can make a play. 2 matches are left. Let's head back inside, back into the action. Lupo and Courage, take it away.
Sundan, thank you so much for your analysis of the board thus far. And you're right. Looking at the board, the limited spread between 1st and 10th, 17.
Underway.
For the last few matches, Jack, we've seen some relatively contested, popular drop zones. I've been watching on Twitter, and a lot of people have discussed whether or not Loot Lake right now is one of the hottest drops in the game. You have a number of duos, high-power duos that have dropped there consistently thus far. Do you think going into this game 5 and 6, we're going to see similarly contested early? It's going to change up the strategy with the amount of prizes.
I think the thing that we've seen so far is the teams that stick to their strategy are the teams that are, staying out on top. It's why they're consistently placing Sap and Zayt, for example. Wouldn't be surprised to see people stick with their normal game one more time. Again, as Sundown did a great job of highlighting one big performance, 12 elims in a victory royale, 22-point game, way up the leaderboard. So you can't count yourself out yet. We do see our last match winners early.
Tested there. Nyrox dropping in an early baller, a very pivotal piece for late game survival. Going to farm up all the materials on the cannon side. Not going to smash too much of the outside until maybe the last second, just to prevent any reveal of his own position. He's just going to go and move on that. Actually does see targets down below. A couple of attempted shots. That scope AR accuracy at this level have to be very key if you're going to try and pick up an elimination that early. The scope might be exactly what Nyrox needs to establish yet another elimination. The leaderboard was doing.
Scope, assault rifle, a hit scan weapon. You aim, you point, you shoot. If it's on them, it'll hit them. And these guys have pinpoint accuracy, as it's known. When you land on the southwest side of the map, if you don't land in an exact big area, it's a very, very scrappy start. It's a lot around getting a ball, rotating on through, and just trying to check here. one building here and piece some things together. You guys know how tough it can be, but Nyrox and Aqua early on their way. Let's shift our focus towards the here. You see Metro so many times. Just testing here, clicks and gets there. Clicks and gets a quiet day today.
4 duos.